If this person calls me one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. Um, the guy had a puppet. So the guy was like, "Who has kids?" And I was like, "Me." I think I was the only person with a kid. And they kind of grilled me, asking me like, "Was I with the father?" Which, hell no. But I was at the time in a relationship. So they wanted to know the dynamic of my child and the boyfriend, my child's father and the boyfriend, which was like at the time at the time my son's father was away, so it wasn't like he had too much commentary on the subject of, I mean, having a boyfriend. Not that he could, but like I said, they want to be up in your business. They want to know all the juicy details that you tell them. So he raises his hand like, "I have a kid." So at first we don't see the puppet until he's like, "Well, I brought my kid here today," and we all kind of look, and then he brings out this creepy ass puppet. So I was like, "Okay, okay." I'm gonna tell y'all because I was the last person. So I'm gonna tell y'all because basically where I'm standing was like the producer. I think his name is Tim, or not the producer, but like one of the people that help pick the people and that are on set, because he also helped pick people for the Bad Girls Club, and when they were recording, he kind of told us that people were trying to throw like bottles at them and stuff. Yeah, they were trying to throw bottles and rocks at them, like people that were just like hating on them and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, I don't get into stuff like that." I was like, "Security." So he's were here, and then everybody in that then because we're like face to face, me and the guy. So the guy with the puppet goes first, and not only does he have a puppet, purple hair, and nails, and then a fucking bang. I'm like, what? He had a lot going on. He had a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, he's definitely gay. Not that it matters because I love LGBT, but you could just tell he was gay. So yeah, so you just thought he was gay. So they asked everybody the same questions. Your relationship status, what do you do for work, and like what you offer to the show. This guy was said he was in a poly relationship. For y'all that don't know what that is, if you're living under a rock, my understanding of it from that day was you have multiple partners, or you have another partner, or like a three-way relationship. Which I'm not gonna lie, I was a little intrigued. So he had said he met his boyfriend online, which is like red flag right there. They get together and they want to test suggest adding another partner into their situation. Which I had to stop him and be like, you never get like jealous or like one person doesn't feel like the other person is getting enough attention. And it's like, damn, where the puppet come in? You know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening, he said, was the person ended up being weird, the third person, and they ended up ending that relationship and basically saying that him being on the show, the boyfriend had expressed that he could have some fun. The next guy, I don't remember too much about him. He was gay too. And then one that I will not forget because I thought it was really interesting. He didn't know if he was gay, straight, or bi. He literally only had 2 relationships, and he had one with the woman and one with the man. And wanted to use the show to explore if he actually, in fact, was gay or straight. Now, for me personally, if you dibbled in some sausage and you're a man, I can't do that. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I also thought that that was a good storyline to have, or to have a person. That's some person I felt like, oh, well, that's competition. And even the guy with the poly relationship is still something. Like there's still a storyline. That's what they want to see. They want to know if you have a storyline. I don't know if I want to eat this. I'm gonna eat this. They want to know if you have a storyline. So with him only having a relationship with a woman and a man, and he doesn't know which one he likes better because he only tried one of each, I was like, yo, he got a pretty good shot. The next person was like a security guard, which, like I said, I don't really remember much about him. But the lady that I told you was old. She was funny. She was funny. Um, she works for like a pharmacy, and basically, I think her grandmother died, and that was like a person. I think that's how she was getting her money, because like, you know, somehow she probably was getting paid to like take care of her. Once she died, I think, to my understanding, is when she didn't have a job. And she was like, so I need this. I need this. Basically, I don't know why she thought her saying that was probably gonna get her, was gonna get her like, cause it's not funny. But yeah, the look on my face and everybody else's face when she's like, whoa, because so I definitely need this. I definitely need to get this. Because I know she was trying to seem passionate. She's passionate um about wanting to be one of the cast. But honestly, they don't care about our personal situations. They care about, do we have a storyline? And other than, no shade, her grandmother died and her not having a job. But she didn't serve a purpose. One girl, she was pretty. She had just gotten out of a relationship. And when they asked her, would she be willing to hook up with people? She was like, yeah. It depends, like, who it is. I was like, that's not like, I know it's their job, but that's how I kind of knew. I was like, maybe this getting everybody else's answers means you have to talk in front of everybody. They're not saying you're trying to go one on one with each person. No. So seeing everybody's answers before it got to me kind of made me feel a little bit better and not so nervous. I'll say that. But it was kind of like, well, I don't know if I really want to do. I don't know if I really want to do this gig right here because all y'all is focusing on is who's sleeping with who, not not really personality, not really like they just care about who's gonna hook up with who, and I kind of thought that that was kind of nasty, and especially for her because if you just got a relationship, some people be ready to jump back out there, but some people be trying to just like chill. So like, girl, don't be telling these people you about to sleep with somebody just to get a job. Those be the same people that sleep with rappers to get a chain. So, other than her being a hoe, I didn't really find competition in her either. The girl with the My Little Pony hairstyle, she was cool, I have to admit. She was cool. She had just gotten out of a relationship with a man, so kept cheating on her. She was tired of it, and she also said the same thing about she ain't mind hooking up with people. So then it comes to me, and like I said, they asked me about me having a kid and was my boyfriend involved or did my boyfriend at the time had a relationship with my son, which he did, and they just wanted to know like who was gonna take care of my kid if I got the job, um, which was gonna be my mom at the time before she had like a major brain surgery, which took a very big toll on her. But that school was going to be that school was going to be helping me to have him while I was gone, and I think it should have been for like 3 months. So they're like, you did say you were in a relationship. Like, how does he feel about you going on the show? I was like, he said it's stuff for me to do my thing. So this is what I'm saying. The first thing that came out their mouth was, let me just like sit in the butter. So he's saying that you could fuck other people. I was like, no. He was kind of saying for me to bring home the bag, not for me to like sit on some sticks, put it somewhere. Like that's not what he was trying to say. Um, the funniest part, yeah, I think y'all gonna think I'm petty, but the funniest part of that interview was me leaving. I me seeing that bitch from Philadelphia still waiting in line. Hey sis. Hey sis. Because one thing about me is I don't have no problem saying nobody cute. I don't have no problem saying I like your outfit. But there are people out there that feel like you know you cute or you know you have confidence and they can't handle. I wanna be around people that are just confident as me. That are just as dope as me. I don't wanna sit here and be like, oh I don't like that girl because she got as much confidence as me or she got that type of vibe. I don't like that, and that's the type of vibe she gave me. Like, there's only gonna be one black girl up in here. Like, sis, there's like 350 people. Why you gotta ask for me? mm. Why you gotta ask for me? I don't understand. So after that, and I still seen she was just waiting. I was like, yo, bitch, I bet you wish you would have came with me now. But you didn't, and you still waiting. Mm. And you still waiting. So after that, this is the hard part. Them basically saying they start filming, I want to say, at the time, I think it was in March. I might pull it out. It was in March, and I think you would end in April. I mean, not April, and May. Yeah. I want to say it was January that I did the interview. I'm basically saying if you didn't hear from them, then you didn't get it. I was very upset because like days were going by. Like days were going by. And then it started turning into like weeks. And let me make this clear. I don't think that, just say for example, if a person declined or something came up and they couldn't do it, I don't think that they tell you that like, oh, you like you're a replacement or anything like that. So I think when it took as long as they did to contact me, maybe I wasn't their first pick. Because I felt like when I did the interview, I did a good job, but I felt like I could have did better and just been a little bit more laid back and not necessarily tell them what they want to hear, because I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm about to sleep with Jerome and I know I'm not about to sleep with Jerome. I'm not gonna do that. not for a job, not for TV. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So I feel like they want people like that instead of just thinking to themselves that people can have a platform without shaking their ass, without partying, and they can also do all of that and still not have to be some hoe. So I didn't really like what they stood for. So when I did get the call back, like I said, my mom had brain surgery and she just wasn't, in my opinion, in the position to fully just take him on after having that surgery. We were all upset as much as it took me to get that far. But I definitely knew that if I can get this, I can get other opportunities. And other opportunities will come along. You know, it's one show. It's one show. But it wasn't, that interview was nothing like it was cracked up to be. It was nothing spectacular. Like I said, when I did my research on it, some people that actually made it on the show wrote that it was real regular, real basic, and with them, it was even more intense because back in the day, they just had the whole room filled, and you didn't even get broken down into 7 people. They had like you was in a big group and you were saying why you felt like you should be on the show. This guy said he came in with ripped t-shirt, dirty overalls from like partying the night before, and it was an open call at the time, and he just walked in and got the gig. Um, they did say you get paid very little, which they don't state any of that, obviously, in the interview. But this person was just being real honest, like it ain't glamorous. They don't like when you're doing this interview. It wasn't like they had like refreshments. You having to sit there from like 10 to 4 if you had to actually sit there from 10 to 4. It was just real. My opinion, it was real tacky. For it to be MTV, which is kind of like a major platform, I just kind of expected more than what it was. And to just know that their biggest question was if you're gonna sleep with people or hook up. It's just like y'all relaunching. You're relaunching the real world. So make it fresh. Make it. Yeah, people are gonna hang out. Some people might hook up. Let it happen naturally. Don't ask people. Like I think they wanted to separate the hoes from the good girls, but you still need. I feel like you still need a party girl. You still need somebody chill, or like a peacemaker. And I just feel like they wanted a house of hoes. So I'm excited because I haven't heard anything about it. It's already June. Yeah, full. It's already June, and I haven't seen any commercials or anything about that. Which I'm actually going to look that up because I think it's actually funny because it already came out. It probably isn't on like MTV TV. It's probably like when you have to look at it from your phone on the computer or something like that. And I'd have been pissed off because you know if they're doing that, you ain't really getting paid that much. So, like I said, it would have been a good experience just to do it for the TV and just to get my feet wet so I could put that on my resume. But yeah, I could do without it. The experience overall for how much shit I had to go through to get to that audition and to actually get there. And it just be like, honestly, a room that you go to, like, you gotta check your PL. It was real tragic. There was no air conditioning. It was hot as hell. My hair was sweating. Like, I was super pissed. Sitting in that hot ass room. And you felt like you didn't really get anything done. So for me, I would probably rate the experience 4. That's me being nice. If you ever get to do the audition, it might be different depending where you're at. I know that the auditions were in LA, they had Atlanta and New York, and it was somewhere else. So maybe the experience or the hospitality would have been different in, you know, different locations. But I know for me, New York was very tacky. So I feel like I ate a lot. I can't eat no more. But it's still like 2 more lobsters, 2.5, because all I ate was the tail from my second lobster. I'm gonna let my mom and my kid eat. So I'm chilled. My son probably just eat the french fries. But yeah, If you're ever offered the experience to actually audition, I would definitely say give it a shot. You never know. But don't listen to their emails. You're not getting a one-on-one interview with them. They word it very they word it crazy, and they word it like you're very important, and not that you're not, but they word it in a way like we're gonna sit down, we're gonna interview you. It's not like that at all. And I was pissed once I realized. I was like, I'm in the room with everybody else. I was pissed. So I would just say go in there with an open mind and do your best. And if they don't call you, there's always gonna be another opportunity and another experience. And yeah. So we're done here. Is there anything else I left out? No, I didn't. I didn't know. But basically, spoken to you. Um, I'll be back with another video and another story. Chewing in. I'm too busy being fat, chewing. But yeah, definitely tune back in.